Subaru WRX sedan
is a piece of
don't buy one. It's extremely underpowered. The same snooze fest motor that they've been using for 20 years is still in this car.
Head gasket, bite 3 with your vehicle.
Cobb tuner, you turn that on, it's dead.
Yeah.
It's gone.
What's that sweet, sweet smell coming out of your exhaust? It's a blown head gasket.
Unconfirmed, but I think they've only gone up 5 or 10 horsepower in the last 10 years, right? They're not iterating. They're not using new technology. They're not doing anything. They're just continually sucking you dry based off of what used to be cool back in the 2000s. You can't get an STI in the United States. Ugh. And they're only making 500 STIs in Japan only, and guess what? CVT transmission. Remember the last time you bought a performance vehicle and you go, you know what I'd want in this performance really powerful vehicle? Is a fucking CVT transmission. Oh wait, no one's ever frickin' said that in their lives.
That's disgusting. What made them do that?
I have absolutely no idea.
And why for 500?
Why get rid of the STI in the United States? It was their iconic brand, and then they just add in this TS. Like, why? Did they run out of money? They can't use it anymore? Like, what happened? If a Subaru guy is watching this, please comment. What happened?
In a world where every BMW has the M badge, the 340i, the 328i, all of them have the M badge from dealers and now even from the factory, because the M brand means something and it's that desire to buy something else. They had such a special marketing phenomena with the STI, and why get rid of that? It makes no sense.
Chrysler does it with the Hellcat. Ford does it with the ST, right? And Ford does it with the Raptor. It's an iconic selling point to sell your customer base a premium above the rest. And then you come out with the last year you're gonna make it and you don't even offer it? What the heck? That's like 3 reasons right there why you shouldn't buy one. They call the STI in Japan the S210. So it's only 500. It's the STI S210, and it's gonna be $64,000.
In Japan?
In Japan. So leave it there. Don't even bring them over. And then in 25 years, when we're allowed to bring them over, don't. No one's gonna go find one of these. You know, everyone's tripping over themselves to get an R33 or an R34, the one that just came available. Or people are going over and buying S15s, trying to buy K-trucks. You know, everything from Japan is cool in the United States right now. Everything. You know what isn't? A CVT STI. That'll never be cool in the United States.
No, there's no reason for it to be.
No. 274 horsepower, 3,400 pounds. That's the performance of a minivan.
I mean, it's a good minivan.
It makes no sense why they just gave up. I feel like they decided that they weren't selling them in the United States or something along those lines. And they were like, well, we got to offer something for the rest of the people that are still left over. And they just bought them. To be ashamed of yourselves. I don't know how many reasons that was. We started off with 5. For you Americans, the TS model starts at $46,000. So the premium that you're going to buy to go lose every single race, whether it's on track or like the stoplight, you're gonna pay $46,000 for that.
Civic Type R.
Civic Type R all day.
Oh my God, what a superior vehicle that would be.
All day.
I mean, if you don't care quite as much about the back seats, Mustang GT, premium at that price point too.
Right, 5.0.
There's a lot of different options. That's a fun price range to be shopping around at.
And it's never gonna be a 271 horsepower, 3,400 pound vehicle.
No.
Never. If you buy one, you are a fanboy through and through and delusional.
If you're into sport cars, for sure. The folks that buy the WRX are there for practicality. I haven't really seen anybody who's an enthusiast. There might be folks out there that want the new STI-ish car, as close as you can get to that, but it's just not quite the same.
For the people who are buying this vehicle, they want something to drive in the winter. They want something for utility, and we're not buying race vehicles for utility.
So let's talk through actual facts. What is the market reception to the non-STI, to this new variant? We've speculated a lot about enthusiasts aren't going to buy this vehicle. It's going to be more on the practical type of an audience. But what's the actual sales figures? In 2023, there are 24,600 units sold for the Ti and WRX overall. In 2024, 13,500 units sold.
Almost half.
That's a 34% decrease from the previous year. Subaru's not doing well. Maybe that's why they wanted to do such a drastic shift, is to do something to change the volumes, something to incentivize. For sure, there's a lot of market factors that go into lower volumes. People can't quite afford a brand new car right now.
Right.
But still, that's such a drastic drop.
Well, right. Even if we're going down the route of practicality, there are way more practical vehicles to purchase than a trunk WRX with 271 horsepower for $46,000. That's a low trim, all-wheel drive Kia Telluride, $46,000.
If you want practicality, there's better. If you want speed and performance, there's better. If you want looks, my God,
there's better.
This isn't a fun video to make. It's a really easy one because the ball has been dropped so severely, but it's not fun. We've seen some really awesome STIs over the years, not across and track days. Folks love building them. There's so much you can do with mods. Yeah, it's easy to make the head gasket joke, but you can send it out to the machine shop and really get it bulletproof and make a ton of power. It sounds great. It's fun. It's been pretty light in the past, and its power delivery to every wheel is unprecedented. When you're making big power, there's not a lot of chassis out there that are better than the STI. It can really put that down.
Right.
And it's sad. It's just sad to reflect on STI no longer being available for sale. And it's even more sad that for the hardcore market that does have the STI, it's a CVT transmission.
Ugh.
I don't understand.
I don't either.
Please join us in taking a moment of silence for the STI.
And comment, subscribe.